When you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Secret agent.
All right. Next question. When you're off the trail, spending time with family, what's one of your favorite activities that you like to use to kind of unwind and just be Andrew?
I like to listen to music and watch sports, be like a way I unwind. Obviously, a lot of it right now is family time. And my kids don't like to watch sports, which is irritating. They're always like, kids' videos, kids' movies. And then we always lose to them. We're like, all right, fine. And then, like, so now it's always like Peppa Pig or some bullshit.
Nothing against Peppa Pig, but it's not your favorite.
But then too, the choice is like you watch Peppa Pig with your kids, or you like go to another room and watch sports. And like, so clearly, I'm just like, well, I got to spend time with my kids because I'm not home enough. So I just end up like,
my kids are a little older, so we've compromised on the Avengers.
That'd be an upgrade.
Yeah. It's a little better than Peppa. If you could watch any sports, do you follow the NFL at all, or?
My biggest sports are the NBA and MMA, like UFC. I follow those sports very closely. I do watch NFL games, particularly the playoffs. My brother's a Patriots fan. I always root against them. No. And I can't tell you how irritating it's been that they keep, making him happy and me sad and like crushing everyone. And they're such a bunch of cheaters. Any Patriots fans on this, such a bunch of cheaters.
All right, next question. You would get a Freedom Dividend too as president.
Yeah.
And let's say you cannot give it to charity, so don't say that. Maybe you would, but let's just say in a hypothetical universe you can't. You have to spend it on something that you care about, like a hobby or something that's just for you. What would you do with your Freedom Dividend?
I would get some kind of tricked out man cave. I'd get some like leather recliner and big screen TV and sweet sound system, and then subscribe to all of this media. Because right now I don't subscribe to all this media, so I don't have that much time. And then like if I want to watch like Cobra Kai or something, I don't have a subscription, and then I'm like, too hard. So I would use my Freedom Dividend on like a tricked out man cave with all the subscriptions, and I could watch anything under the sun.
Like wall to wall Peppa the Pig.
Yeah, like Peppa Pig, life size now.
All right.
Watch sports on it. I mean, it'd be fun. That'd make me happy.
This is my last question. This is from one of my sons, who actually had a reasonably good question, I thought. He said, imagine you just won. You turn and see your wife and kids. What do you say to them?
I say to my wife, thank you for keeping the family whole and strong while I've been away. And to my kids, I'd say, this is what daddy's been up to. Because my kids actually have very little clue what the heck is going on. Because they're 6 and 4. The 4-year-old doesn't know, and the 6-year-old is oblivious in part because he's autistic, so he doesn't really know either. So they would not know what the heck is going on. But I owe my wife a ton. I mean, she's sacrificing more than anyone, I think.
On behalf of the Nerds for Yang Nation, we want to thank your whole family for supporting what you're doing, and of course you for giving up all your time. I know we promised to keep this to 20 minutes, so we're going to wrap it up here, but thank you so much for keeping it real and sharing all of these great insights with us.
Well, thank you guys. Thank you, Nerds for Yang. You should know I think that's redundant because it's almost like Nerds for Nerds because I'm one of you. I hope you sense that. It's true. And just very, very grateful to you all. I love how smart you are and how smart you make the campaign. Like when I see the stuff coming out, I'm like, man, how can we lose? Because our supporters are clearly best of class. So thank you all so much.